Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets it out quickly. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Wild from the gun, the ground game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Got out of trouble and throws. Gets it out fast. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Got a man. It's Lockett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Made a defender miss. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. It's complete on the right side.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
There he goes. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The run from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Galloway. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hold and fire complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Smith takes the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Just enough room against the zone. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. Spins away from the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Right back to the well. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Puts it out of the air. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal drive. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Punt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. Moving away from pressure. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Kansas State pushing the pace.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Spits it out to the back. Caught. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Here's a heat. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're now up 9-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They boot it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Spins away from the defense. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The short hands, it's Dozier. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this 1st half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this.
Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Caught over the middle. It's Dozier.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Dozier. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Black. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Galloway.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Cantrell. Flips it out in the flat. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The give out of the gun. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inch.
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Greer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to blast their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. The offense changing the play. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Turning it on. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Gets it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Rolls it in. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Kansas State quick to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Fires on the move. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this to seesaw back on top here in the 4th. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll try to pop the draw. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dozier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Black.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand this is the most important play of the game. It's fourth down. We got to get the first down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
And the returner will be dragged down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense, got him at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Going to swing it on second down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it along the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. The offense coughs it up. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here.